Hey. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to another stream of Plane Shift. Oh, yeah. So today we want to continue a bit of what we did in the previous days, which is the game lore. So I'm working on this compendium items. I really want to complete it, at least for the known races, and I think it would be nice to do and to have in game. It is something that can become a kind of a mini quest, you know, for the players. Let me lower the music. Can do a kind of a mini quest, like to find all the books, you know, of the races, and the books will be like scattered around in different libraries, and I think it would be interesting. I think we have to do a better thinking to the libraries that we have in the game, or places where you can find books, so that we can spread them over a bit more. At the moment there is this central library, which is JO's, where you have the majority of the books, right? But I don't think it's a great idea. I think we should spread them over a bit more in the different cities. But I can do that later on. Okay? So, just to summarize what we are doing, right? So we have in our compendium a number of, a series of information, right? for each of the races. So we have the description, we have the picture, we have the habitat, we have the ecology, and we have the history, right? So for each one of those, at least for the sentient races, we would like to have a text that is actually present in the compendium, but also a book that is present sometimes somewhere in game. And the book doesn't have to be one-to-one with the compendium knowledge, right? I think that this is the decision. I mean, I decided this way, and I think it's a good decision. So the book can be way more, you know, narrative and having maybe the point of view of the author, and he can bring some events, examples, stuff that he did himself during his life. And while describing that, right, he's telling you about, for example, the ecology of the race, right? And then when you read that book, you just unlock this entry, and this entry stays unlocked, you know, forever after you unlocked it once. And it may contain a more encyclopedic, right, a more like an encyclopedia kind of information. So this, I think this is what I want to do. I think would be nice to have pretty much for all the races and the creatures, the minerals and the plants, right? And now, what did we do? We did the Ilian fully. We did Dermorian, Nolthrir, Cran, and Clyros fully. So we are not in bad shape, right? We have 9 races. We did 5. Now the 6th, which is the Enki. The description is good. The habitat is good, and also as a book. There was a book already, by the way. I'm trying to reuse as much as possible the book that are already in game if I can, right? And this one I'm not fully convinced, right? Because it doesn't explain the packs, and it's a bit of a pity that it doesn't explain the packs, because the packs are fairly important in our game for the Enki. I don't know if he explains it this. Yeah, it says a bit here. It says a bit here in the description. The no packs include Rabani, Korblikau, Saragi, Akayo, and Clamod. Yeah, maybe you have something here. Okay, maybe you have something here which is okay. And now here is the problem. The problem is the history, right? Because for the history, I have the text, but I don't have the book, right? And so I was trying with ChatGPT to create a book, that was telling about the history, right? And it's not easy to make a book with ChatGPT because you have to basically provide 99% of the content, and also, and whatever ChatGPT is adding is a lot of fluff, right? Hello Talad, and now all the make is spread a little too high. Oh really? Wow, too high is good. No, the volume seems to be okay. Just lower the volume on your side, Hula. It should be okay, unless it's because I see the volume in my USB device. So if I do da, it is the current volume, right? My DA volume is this one, so it seems to be okay, at least from the stuff that I see on my device. Maybe you mean the music is too low? Yeah, the music is too low. The music was like 30% lower. Possible. Okay. So what are the things that I want to have in this book, right? What are the things I want to have in this book? So the story should be narrated from the point of view of one of the captains of the Yankee group, right? And I really kind of like this introduction. I can really feel, I can still feel the weight of my armor, the scent of blood and stone in the air, and the pounding of my heart as we march to war against the Kran, right? So I would like him to start like this, and then to go into a kind of a flashback on where the Enki came from, right? The mic is too much. Press me near me. No, Hula. The volume is okay. I mean, does it sound bad or what? I can listen to myself if you want in Twitch and see how it sounds. I can listen to myself if you want in Twitch and see how it sounds. No, it's perfect, Hula. It's fantastic. So I think that in this paragraph, right, in this paragraph, I would like to have a kind of a flashback on I mean, here there is a lot of text, right? I would like to say something like so, well, let me do something. Let me copy the text because I don't want to lose it. There are a few pieces that I liked. There is this one that I liked. So do we have a name for this guy? Some people suggested names, but I didn't like any of them. Let me see. Sarzai. Someone said Sarzai. Sarzai seems to be what, a Turkish name or something? Sarzai surname is a surname more than a name. Islamic South of Asia. I think anyway Sarzai is good. Sarzai I kind of like. I hope it doesn't mean anything bad in any language, but that's the problem with our names, that you never know. But Sarzai I like. Can we make it a descendant of someone that is actually in game today? Hello, Wild Art. Hey, welcome back. Can we make this general or this captain a child of, no, sorry, a father or a grandfather or a grandfather of someone that actually exists in game today and is an Enki fighter? Let me search. Enki fighter. I'm on the other screen and I'm searching for all the Enki. Do we want to have him a male or female? I think it's the same. I need someone in core. I'm looking at all the... like this Vetasor, where is he? I need someone in the core area, in the arena area, if you want to. So I would like to give to have the surname of the guy in the history to be the same one of someone that we have in game right now, so we can connect it somehow. Vesator. What the fuck is not loaded? Ah no, Vetasor, sorry, Vetasor. Ah, they are the guards of the keep. Okay, yeah, they could be fine, I guess. Let me see what this guy has to say. Hi. Tell me about you. I'm known as Vetasor Ken, I'm a guard of Ujavera. Doesn't say much, actually. How are you today? I don't quite understand it. What? This guy doesn't have the how are you today? Oh, he get how are you, but it doesn't get how are you today? That's a bit weird. Okay, fine. Doesn't say much, this guy. He's very silent. But okay, I think it can be a descendant of that guy. Okay, so we will use this Knemal surname. Okay, so the guy will be named Sarzai. What is it? Knemal. Okay. So this would be Sarzai Knemat, captain of the... Is this guy core or what? Good question. Is Rabani. This guy is Rabani. Rabani is okay, but I would prefer to... I don't know. Can we... Can we have... Because there are people... I mean, we are in front of the arena, right? And there is a guy sitting somewhere, but it unfortunately is a dwarf. There is a dwarf sitting there, and there is... One day we should improve the geometry of this tents. There is a dwarf there, and there is this guy. And there is this guy, Adaki. I'm just trying to find a connection between, you know. There's a weird name. Adaki. Traits. Yeah, this guy is core. I prefer this guy, actually. I prefer this guy. This guy's not one that speaks a lot. I remember this guy. It's the guy that never speaks. It's the guy that just is very rough. Yeah, he's not saying anything. But at least it is core. I think we can have. Yeah, I prefer this guy. I prefer this guy. So if we look at him, what does he say? Senior core male was present, seems relaxed. It tends to the same at the time. He reflects side to side to observe everything in the area. A pair of sharp-looking sword standing at the side, and his spears rest on the wall behind. He carries a hammer easily on one hand. His upper body is covered well made by chainmail. Yeah, I mean, for sure he's a fighter kind of guy, right? For sure he's a fighter. So I think he's okay. Khalil. Okay, so this guy will be called Sarzai Khalil. Okay, captain of the core pack, right? So will be a captain of the core pack, and I want him to start. This. So what I want. I want a paragraph. Which starts like this. Right, we start like this, and then describes a pivotal moment of the final battle between the Enkirukai and the Kran, where the main character, where the author as a glimpse. How do you say when you are I think having a flashback, right? As a flashback of the history of the Enki in their homeland, where they were fighting between clans, right? It will make a parallel between those fights, which ended in peace, right? And the current fight, which has to end in the current fight, that he also wish will end in peace, right? Okay, let's see what ChatGPT can do on this. So I asked him to keep the same paragraph. This thing is helping me a lot because I'm not a native English speaker, and at least I know that with ChatGPT I get a proper grammar, and proper text, and he's using, the proper words, and so it's much easier for me to give him the concept, and then he builds the phrase, right? So I can still feel the weight of my armor, the scent of the blood. Okay, so this part he copied exactly as it was. The battlefield stretched before us, dust rising from the tremors of their magic, and I could see the awareness of my comrade eyes. In that moment, as we prepared in one final push, a memory surged through me. Of our homeland will be fought each other. Yeah, perfect. It's very good. It's very good. It's very good. It's exactly what I wanted. As we prepared in a final push, a memory surged through me. I think the difference is that, but okay. Of our homeland, when we fought each other, clans once tore themselves apart, Akai against Rabani, Tsar against Tsar, until Gakur prophecy brought us together. Back then it seems impossible that peace could be forged from such hatred as we did, yet remember the day we buried our weapon, bound the Commonwealth to survive. In that memory I saw the same chance now. My blade was ready, my stance firm, but all I could think was how we too had once been like the Cran, proud, stubborn, and blind to the possibility of unity. As I raised my war, I prayed this war would end as the old end. Yeah, exactly. I think it's very nice. Yes, I mean, I can massage it a bit, but it's exactly the way I want it to be. I can still feel the weight of my armor, the scent of blood and stone air, pounding my heart as I march forward against the Cran. The battlefield stretched before it. Can we have a scene where like the sword of the guy is showing both of their faces next to each other, right, or something like that? Is it too much? It's too cinematic, but I think it would be nice. The battlefield stretched before us, dust rising from the tremor of their magic, and I could see the awareness. I think it is too long, so we just cut it down a bit. In that moment, as we prepared for one final push, a memory surged through me. I think it's the connection that is not... The connection is not strong enough, right? So I think it would be nice if he... I would like... I don't know exactly how to do it. If he's just looking at his eyes, or if he's looking at one of his comrade fall down, or if he's... I mean, what is the trigger in his brain, right? To... I think we need a trigger. We need a trigger to think to the homeland. I don't know if it can be an item that he has on him, or... what could that be? We need to have a trigger, something that he sees, something that the author sees, that is actually triggering the memory of the homeland, of the homeworld. I don't know what is it, but we need a trigger of some kind. A Cran warrior standing still in the chaos, helping one of his wounded kin. Ah, that is very nice. I think that's good. I think that's good. If we can make it a bit more... No, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I don't know this. I saw something that stopped me cold. I don't know if it's really... can you rephrase? Can you rephrase? I saw something that stopped me cold with something else. I don't know what, but it should be different. Freeze me in place. No, I don't think I don't think he's freezing him. I think he's making him think, you know. Or he should warm his heart. I don't know what to say, but he should like... I don't know. It is... I don't like the freeze me in place. I don't think it's a... Rooted me to the spot. Rooted me to the spot. Rooted me to the spot. I think it's better than, but okay, let's go with rooted me to the spot. Why not just they got all my attention? Yeah, let's say let's got all my attention. In the moment it was a final push when memory surged through me. No, wait. The battlefield. Wait. I lost. I can see.
The battlefield stretched before us. They are correct the power of the magic. We see the shimmering glyph in the rain, the mage grant. Then something caught my full attention, right? Something for my full attention. A crown warrior standing still in the chaos, helping one of his wounded kin rise from the ground. In that brief instant, a memory struck me lightning. Is something that you say like that? Memory strike me lightning. Do you say that? I think it sounds weird to me, but it probably is a saying, right? I don't understand. How do you translate a memory struck me lightning in Italian? It doesn't translate in my language. It sounds weird. It sounds like wrong. Un ricordo mi ha colpito come un fulmine. Okay. I mean, can be. I mean, probably not the best, but can be. Can be. Okay, and here we have this part, right? I was back in our homeland, watching two. Now let's see, because ChatGPT tends to rephrase everything all the time. That is also good. And the brief memory struck me lightning of our homeland when we fought. Lightning of our homeland when we fought each other, right? And then I like this part. Clans once tore themselves apart, Akayo against Rabani, Tsar against Star, until, and I think this until we can actually connect it to the next one, which is better. Until Gaku's word made us realize our common fate. Our single comet stopped our civil war. Back then it seems impossible that peace could be forged from such earth as we did. I remember the day we put our weapons bound the common will to survive. In that memory I saw the same chance now. Yeah, this is very good actually. This is very good. My blade was ready, my sense for fun, but I could think as how we didn't this my blade was ready is a bit shit, so I think I will remove it. All I could think is how we two had once been like the chronic pronouncer born and blind to the possibility of unity. As I raised my sword, I prayed that this war would end as the old war had, with understanding that the blood had been in vain, that the pace not battle would be the truth. Nah, it is a bit shit, but this part is good. Huh? All I could think is had once been like the Cran. Proud, stubborn, and blind to the possibility of unity. I had fought to destroy, but now in that fleeting moment, I fought to the end to bring peace and knew it was possible. The same peace we had forged after tearing our own kind apart. Yeah, this one is pretty good actually. All I could think was how we too had once been like the Cran, proud, stubborn, and blind to the possibility of unity. And how to bring the peace that I knew was possible, the same peace that we had forged after tearing our own kin apart. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so that piece is nice because it's basically explaining a bit of the fact that the clans fought each other in the past. So there is a piece of this. There is a piece of no, not even. It's not even here. No, it's here. It's here somewhere. Yeah, it's here. There is a piece of this. A piece of this. And I think that's enough as a flashback. I think it's enough. It's already long enough, right? So I think as a flashback is okay. Then next what? Because the problem that he's trying, I mean, he's going a bit too deep here into the Thank you, hello Fanner. By the way, you can write books in game as well. Yeah, and after that, I think we can go with this, right? It began on the 3rd level, where our people had carved out our new life in Judzal. The land was rich in resources, with thriving, expanding, and training other races, but the Kran came climbing the land between. So this one is wrong, unfortunately. So I asked him to redo it. Let me see if he redid it properly. I still remember the day when the first Kran. I think I liked this. It all started, right? I think it all started was very good. It began. I think this phrase is good. I want it. It began on the 3rd level, where our people had carved out a new life in Judzal, right? Our main city back then. Because Judzal was created after Ojaveda. Yep. Absolutely. Ojaveda is 420 something the year, and it is 470. Yeah. So our main city back then is not correct. Okay. Our new, let's say, our new founded city, our new founded city, right? It began on the 3rd level, where our people had carved out a new life in Judzal, our new founded city. Okay, nice, that I like. Then the land was rich is shit. I don't want that. So that is all wrong. But here I think I asked to remake it. The Octarchy ruled. Our leaders guiding towards stability and prosperity, yet the Kran in their arrogance refused to bow to this order. They would not submit to the Octarchy governance, and we took the 3rd level was ours by right. And so a war was born for stubborn pride on both sides. Yeah, that's very good. I would say that's fine. The Octarchy ruled, our leaders guiding us towards stability and prosperity, yet the Kran... I don't know if it's in their arrogance. I think it's a bit... I don't know. It's a bit too much. Refuse to bow to this order. Refuse to... Which order? Refuse to bow. I mean, I think it's too much. Bow to this order is not good. I mean, they basically refuse the government. They refuse to be part. Refuse to be under the same government, right? Refuse to be ruled by the octarchy. Exactly. Refused to be ruled by the octarchy. They would not submit. I said that next. Refused to be ruled by the octarchy. Even though the third level was ours by right, which, okay, I mean, it's not really true, but anyway. And so what was born from Stamford Pride at both sides. Okay, that I think is a good one. I, Captain blah blah blah, led my warriors into a war that I certainly now regret. This is pretty good. We only have to change the name because the name is called Sadzai Khalil now. Captain I, Sarzan Khalil, captain of the core pack, led my warriors into that war that with a certainty I now regret. Ah, okay, I understand what he's saying. Yeah, so he was so convinced, right? Back then it felt so outrageous. We had fought before, yes, but never like this. Never against foes that wielded the very power of the glyph, summoning the energy of Iliacum itself. This is very nice. I really like it. I really like it. Their magic was something beyond us, but we did not falter. We fought tooth and claw. I like tooth and claw. We fought tooth and claw. Blade and Spirit, standing as united in Kirukai force, with Pack setting aside all grudges for the survival of our people. Well, in theory they were already united a bit, but it's fine. I mean, it's fine. It's a bit of a repetition. This part is a bit of a repetition, actually. But fine, we can leave it. We can leave it. We can leave it. Our first clash was outside Juza's wall. We positioned ourselves using the terrain on our advantage. The Kran is slow, the strength formula, but the movement predictable. They came in waves. I don't know. All this description of the battle seems a bit useless, but I think we can simplify it a bit. Our first clash was outside Juza's wall. Okay. The Krans are slow. Their strength formidable, but their movement predictable. Okay. I mean, this is kind of a technical evaluation from the captain on the way they fight. They came in waves. I don't like this part. I don't like this part. I will skip it. Yet it was not the brute strength that caused us the most trouble. It was their magic. Okay. This I think is kind of good. It was their magic. I watched as a Kran Elder rise the hand, summoning a storm of glyphic energy that seared through our ranks. One of my closest flank, the Klorak the Rabbani, was hit by it, screaming as the magic torus flew apart in flesh, living in agony that no herbal ear could mend. I held him as he died, his blood soaking the earth as caused the Kran of every spirit I had. Okay. I mean, this paragraph is basically showing magic, which is nice, and is also adding a bit of a personal touch to the guy losing someone that was fighting with him, right? So I think it's okay. I would just rephrase it a bit. I don't think it should be exactly that way. I watched as a Kran Elder rise the hand, summoning a storm. Glyphic, I don't know if Glyphic actually is, let's say, magical energy. Storm of magical energy that seared through our ranks. One of my closest friend, Klorak of the Rabbani, was hit by it. He screamed as the magic tore through his fur and flesh, leaving in agony that no herbal could mend. It's not bad. I held him as he died, his blood soaking into heart, and I cursed the Kran with every breath I had. It's not bad. I think we can leave it. It's not bad. It's not bad. The war dragged on, the cost became unbearable. We fought in the open plains, where the crown's low but relentless advance met our speed and agility. We ambushed them in narrow passages, using every ounce of our land natural defense and turned the strength into weakness. But they adapted, the mages wheeled around them like a living shield. I remember one battle deep in the caverns. The air was the ground a bit too long. They call upon the god's power. My blade would just go through the eye of a crown. Nah, I think it's too long. I think we can say the war dragged on, the cost became unbearable, right? So that they are losing too much. Before in the open plain. I like this, we ambush them in narrow passages. Yeah, I think I like it up to here. I think it's reasonable. So basically this paragraph is the war dragged on and it was very hard to... I mean, no one was winning, right? Still we fought on day of the bloody day. The pack grew weary, but I was holding no thought. I lost count of my friend. Jarno the Blickow saved my life more times than I could count. Was torn apart by Kran magic in the final weeks. This is just another one dying, and it's basically similar to the previous. I would skip it. He had always spoke of finding peace with the Kran Blizzard. What was a mistake? Nah. The longest we fought, the more it seems our enemy were not so different from us. Okay, this part I like. Because it is the closure, right? It's the closure where they actually realize that they have to make a sort of peace. The longer we fought, the more it seems our enemy were not so different from us. In the heat of the battle, we began to recognize something in the Kran, something familiar. Their honor, their unyielding sense of duty, their loyalty to each other. I think it's very good. I think it's very good. Their honor, their unyielding sense of duty, their loyalty to each other. I remember locking the eyes with one of their warriors during one of the last battles. His face were coated in blood of my kin. Yet in that moment I saw no hatred in his eye. Only exhaustion, sorrow, and a question that echoed in my heart. Why are we doing this? This is actually very, very good. Why are we doing this? Exactly. By the time the war ended, I had come to understand that we were no enemies, not truly. We had been swept into a conflict born of misunderstanding and pride. The final peace was won by was not won by blades or magic, but by the realization that both our people had suffered enough. It took months of negotiation and many wounds, both physical and spiritual, to heal. When the terms of peace were signed, I was there. I knelt beside Yarn graves that night, offering his spirit the closure he had sought in my life. It is all very good. We just changed the name to the other guy. This Yarn becomes, what was it? Klorak, Klorak. Right, which was his friend. And he'll present Klorak grave that night, offering his spirit the closure he had sought in life. Yeah, because basically he's having two moments here. He's having one moment with this guy where he's very enraged, and then he's having another moment with another guy that still dies, but he's saying, believing this war to be a mistake, right? But it's like two moments. Unfortunately, I don't think I can add the two moments, or the book becomes too long, right? But I think that here the narration was good. How can we fix that? I mean, or we... Because now when he says I knelt beside Clorac's grave that night, offering his spirit the closure that he has sought in life, right? And this is connected to the previous when he was saying that he felt that the war was wrong, right? Yeah, I think we should add the phrase, otherwise the closure doesn't make sense. He had always spoken of finding peace with the Crown, believing this war was to be a mistake. So yeah, let's say that this friend, you know, is kind of the weak character, if you want, or the more to say in English. I mean, the more the more reasoning one of the two, right? Yeah, so that he has this. He was probably not really convinced to go into this war and such, and so when he saw him dying, right, he was like, "Fuck!" He didn't want to come to this war, and he also died in it, right? So, and then I think it connects well with the closure here, right? I knelt beside Cloric left that night, offering his spirit the closure he had sought in life, right? So I think it's very nice. I think I really like it. If you have any suggestions, guys, please let me know. I know that I'm going a bit, in my own train of thoughts, but in any case, you can definitely intervene. You can definitely intervene at any time. Nom 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 nom. Okay. So we arrived here, right? So at this point, I think we pretty much have it. By the time the war ended, I came to understand that we were not enemy. We had been swept into conflict, misunderstanding, and pride. Final peace when... So this piece, I don't know, I feel a bit weak because it's a kind of a... Ah, no, it's the same one. Ah, okay. No, I felt it as a repetition because, yes, it's the piece that I already put in. Now when I walk through the street of Juzal and gaze upon the towering figures of the crown in peace, I remember the battles we fought, the lives we lost and the tears we shed on both sides, but I also remember the lesson we learned that sometimes the greatest victory is to lay down your arms and see your enemy not as a foe but as a brother. I don't like this ending. Yeah, I mean it's not what they did, but I don't like it this way. I don't like it this way. So I think this is already. I think we may probably close it here now. This is already how much? This is already 4K. It's already 4,000 characters, right? So which is kind of long for a book, for an in-game book, right? So I would say now the only question is what really we want to do. Because the history speaks about the wars, Garruk, what is the name, the establishing of Oja, Yeah, maybe, you know, what we can do? We can have this guy travel to Oja after that. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think in the last paragraph we should have. So I need a last paragraph where the author decided to leave. What is the name of this freaking city? Juzal. Fuck. Come on. Juzal. Decides. I need the last paragraph where the author decided to leave Juzal. I mean, why decides to leave? I mean, he decided to leave to see the other city. So we put in the other city as well, and go back to the former city of the Yankee on the first level. Ojavera. Now, what can be? You like the storyline so far? What can be the catch moment? You know, of him leaving, right? It can be he wants to see a place where in reality it's not true. No, I was about to say he wanted to see a place where the races lived in peace, you know, from the beginning. But in reality it's not true because we have wars in the first level as well at the beginning when the land was just forming. And so I don't know, he needs let me see, he needs a reason to leave and to look at the past and at the future, what it can be. Let me see if here the AI is suggesting me something. In the aftermath of the war, I stood among the ruins of Judah, standing at the city we fought so hard to defend. I quite under the weight of his scar. The conflict was over, but something inside me was still churn. I had given everything to the war, my strength, my life, to my hope, but now in the silence that followed, I realized I needed something more than just a piece I had won. Okay. I needed to remember who we were before the battles, before the bloodshed of Javed, our ancient home in the first level, called me like a distant memory. It's not bad. It was there that the Engine first built a life in Iliacum, where story of unity and survival written in a stone of sand, perhaps returning to the place of our beginning we found. Okay, it's good, but it's too long. It's good, but can you make it half sides? It's too long. In the afternoon of the war, I stood among the ruins of Judah, the city now silent beneath its scars. Bah, I don't know. Peace had come, something unsettled lingering within me. I had given everything to the fight, but I realized I needed more than just to end an end to the I needed more than just an end to conflict. Ojaveda Varanche known to the first level called me. It was when Kido first built the lives in Iliacum and Gillespie to win survival, plus returning there could find the answer I needed. Yeah, okay, it's good. I would just remove one phrase in the middle, which is not too nice, but I think it's a good book. The aftermath of the war, I stood among the ruins of Jusel. I see now silent behind this car. Two pieces. Now this I would remove. I had given everything to the fight, but I realized I needed more than just an end to conflict. Ojaveda, our ancient home, the first level, called to me. It was where the Enkidu first built their lives in Iliacum, a place of unity and survival. Well, in a sense, it's pretty much the same as this city, but perhaps returning there I could find the answer I needed. Not just for myself, but for the future of our people. Okay, it's good, I think. I think I like it. I mean, it took me a bit, but I think it's a good. I think it's a good piece. At least it's decent. So we can put it now. So this will become a new book, right? It will become a new book. So to have it become a new book, we have to add it to this Excel file, which is generating books, which is a book generator. We just need to give it a name, though. We need a name. We need a name to this book. We need a title for this book. Echoes of Stone and Fur, A Warrior's Journey. Oh my god, that's so bad. That's so bad. How about Blood and Stone, The Warrior's Reckoning? Blood and Stone. Because he's... yeah, because he's trying to put together the cran and the... But the cran as a stone, right? And the fur as the Yankee. But I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good. I think it sounds stupid. Do you have a title for the book, guys? Blood and Stone. I don't think we should put in the... Well, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know. I don't like it. I think it just sounds bad. I don't know. No. Echoes of the Warpath. I don't know. I think... It just doesn't sound right. I don't know. I mean, it's not personal enough. It's not connected enough to the story. No. I can say no forever. Shadows of Steel and Stone. No, bro, please. No, I've hit the free plan limit with GPT-4o. No, I cannot speak with my AI anymore. No, he's using another model. He's using another model. He's using a model. I can get Plus, but Plus is €20 per... $20 per month. Fuck, $20 per month is... 240 a year. Personal, eh? And business? Business GG. Business is 25 per person per month. No, but it's giving a lot of help. I mean, it's helping a lot. I mean, I think the value in terms of money is all there. It's absolutely all there. So I'm not complaining. I think $20 per month is very reasonable. If you use it professionally, I mean, it's absolutely cheap, right? I mean, if you make money out of it somehow. Oh, we are not making money out of it. Shadow of Steel and Stone. Is there another AI that I can use that is not ChatGPT? Like Bard or whatever? ChatGPT alternatives. It is Bard or something like that from Claude 3.5. Is now your favorite teammate. Can help you write, summarize, analyze. I want to have more than one choice. I want to have multiple choices, not just one. It looks a bit stupid because it's bro. Where is Italy? There's no Italy? Okay, GG. Italy. Verify your mobile phone number, just a second. I don't want you to have my phone number. I mean, it would be not a big problem, but... Use a cheaper model, 3.5 turbo. I use a download of it with Lim Studio, maybe. So you do it offline, huh? I mean, offline is also a good idea, I think, but so basically the processing is done on your PC, but 4 is much better than. Okay, there is another one. How much better or worse you are compared to ChatGPT? Lovely to meet you. How much better or worse you are compared to... A few things to know before you start working together. Why? Anthropic usage policy prohibits using Claude for harm, like producing violent, abusive, or deceptive content. Anthropic review conversation flagged by automatic abusive. Okay, it's fine. And finally, I strive to do my search conversation on you should keep anything. My Claude is my occasion generating correct misleading information. Claude is not intended to give advice. So may change usage limit. Okay, don't break my balls. Just stop, please. How can I help you today? How much better or worse you are compared to ChatGPT? I don't actually have information to make direct comparison between myself and other AI systems. My capability can change over time and always you to compare. Okay. Do you know PlaneShift the MMO? PlaneShift is relatively obscure. I like this. It's a relatively obscure. It's a relatively obscure, massively multiplayer online playing game. From what I understand, it's an open source fantasy team game that has been in development since 2000. Some point of PlaneShift include free to play, blah blah blah. However, I should know that since it's a relatively niche game, some of these may not be entirely accurate. Okay, can you read the web? No, I cannot read the web. Oh my god. Okay, do you have in your memory the PlaneShift website, like the description of the races? I don't have specific information about PlaneShift website. Oh my god. Hey, if you don't know our game, it's GG, bro. I cannot use you. No. Do you know who the Enkidukai are in PlaneShift? Nah, this thing doesn't know anything. It doesn't know anything, this stupid AI. Because if I have to start from zero knowledge, it's way harder, you know? So, I mean, ChatGPT knows about our game because he read the pages, right? He indexed all the pages of our website, so he knows it. So this Claude, I don't know. This Claude seems to be a bit stupid. Okay, I will give you a book. I will give you a short book, and I need a title for it. Okay. Wait, before I give you the book, what will you do with the text? Will this remain my property and be deleted after our conversation? You stupid AI. I appreciate your concern. It is what you should know. Text analysis. When you provide the text, I will read and analyze to understand the content. Okay. Ownership. Any text you share with me remains entirely your property. Okay. Privacy and storage. I don't have the ability to store information. Okay, nice. Fantastic. When your conversation ends, I don't retain the information. Okay, fantastic. You answered my questions perfectly. Good job, little AI friend. Thank you. I want to point out that I'm an AI assistant rather than a person of a friend. Okay, it doesn't want me to attach to. Okay, so this is the book. This is the book. Boom. Before I suggest the title, let me analyze the content. Reflections of an Enkarukai warrior. Echoes of Unity. From Judzal to Ojaveda. Echoes of Unity and Enkidukai journey from war to peace. Why did these echoes? Also, you see, echoes of the warpad. Why these echoes is everywhere? Every AI wants to have echoes somewhere. Close of conflict. Close of conflict is not too bad. Beyond the battlefield, a warrior path to understand. This is probably the most lame title I ever heard. The weight of armor. Oh my god. From Judzal to Ojaveda. A tale of war and redemption. Well, it could be from Judzal to Ojaveda, a tale of war. This is not bad. It is not bad, I think. I think we can call it this way. From Judzal to Ojaveda, a tale of war. Buried weapons, mended arts, and Enkidukai quest for peace. GG. Scars of Stone and Spirit, a warrior reflection to the third level war. The Comet lesson, how Enkidu found peace in war. Meh. Okay, I think we can use the From Judzal to Ojaveda, a tale of war. I think it's okay. Okay, so this is the name of the book. That is the name of the book. Bang, bang. So now we just tested that. We need to give him an icon. So we just test that 178. 178. Let me get another random book icon. Another random book icon. 152. I don't know how it looks, but it's fine. 152. Okay, now we should just check if this thing is proper SQL or he has weird stuff in it. And to do that, the easiest is to go here and paste it. Okay, he has a problem here. And he has a problem here. Okay, so the word dragged on. So in that line, the word dragged on, we need to escape this, and we need to escape this. Okay, so now it should be proper SQL, because then we will put it, we will just load it in the database as is. Okay, now it's proper SQL. Okay, good. Oh my god, we did it. Okay, we created this guy. So now we need to attach this book to the knowledge, right? To the discovery. So this will be book and then this. Okay, so I think we finished the Enki. Yay. I think under AI I will I want to just rename. Lexic unfortunately became non-free anymore. I would like to add ChatGPT. Okay. Vello. Vello AI, ChatGPT but better. Let me just add a tag. No PS. No PS knowledge. Right? No PS knowledge. It's just pretty annoying. New chat. Yeah. Hello? Rename chat. No, I don't want to rename chat. Hi, Vella. Hi, I'm Vella. General Purpose Friend Assistant. Hi. Do you know Plane Shift? Yes, Plane Shift is fantasy massively multiplayer online replay game. Okay. Nice. I like this answer more. Instead of being called obscure by the other AI. Right. Can you name the races of Plane Shift? Oh my god. Okay, we did it. Hello, Plane Shift. I think I will write a book in the game called Tale of the Plane Shift Tiger. No, it must be an in-game book. What? The races in Plane Shift include Ashura, Atavians, what? Orcs, and Saris. Are you drunk or what? Where did you get those names? You stupid. He's able to search though. He's doing a web search. I think no one can beat ChatGPT anyway. I mean, we can try, but we can try with different, you know, models. But look at how long it is to actually. Okay, let's try another one while this one is searching. So Microsoft AI, what is it, Bard? Microsoft AI Copilot. But I don't want the image one, right? I just want the. I mean, Microsoft Bard doesn't exist anymore. It's called Gemini now. No, Gemini, no. What is the Microsoft? I can ask ChatGPT and it's easier. I open another chat and I will ask, what are the available chat AI on the market. It's Bing AI. Hello, Olpe. Google Bard. Yeah, I remember Google Bard. Why Google Bard? Oh no, it was Google Bard. It was not Microsoft Bard. Sorry, it was Google Bard. Google Bard. There is the name Gemini, I guess. Ah, okay. Okay, we can use this one. Let's see. How can I help you today? Introducing Gemini. Okay, very nice. Done. Okay. Enter a prompt here. Hi, do you know Plane Shift? Yes, I'm familiar with Plane Shift. It's a free open source fantasy game. It's been around for quite a while. Yes, it's been around for quite a while. You are right. Known for its dedicated community. You see, speaking of you guys. An emphasis on exploration. Well, actually emphasis on roleplay, but it's fine. Plane Shift is a classic MMO experience with a focus on player-driven content. Really? Player-driven? Yeah, because we don't have enough content ourselves. That's why. We'd like to know more about Plane Shift. Can you name the races of Plane Shift? Humans, dwarves, elves, gnomes, halflings. Oh my god. That's wrong. That's wrong. Where did you get this information? Where did you get this information, you stupid AI? You're absolutely right. Plane Shift actually does not have specific playable races. Instead, it uses a class-based system. What do you mean? I mean, classes and races are different things. You are mixing everything. You are stupid like a baby of 2 years. 2 years old. What? You mean a player only has a class and has no base race? Like it's what? Thin air? Exactly. Exactly. I said exactly. It's thin air. Exactly. In Plane Shift, your character class determines their ability and skill, but they don't have a specific race. What do you mean they don't have a specific race? Fuck! Can you just look at the Plane Shift website under races? You stupid AI. You're absolutely right. I apologize for it. Seems to have got confused with another game. Plane Shift does indeed have playable race, and bro, this AI sucks. This AI sucks, but sucks like a boss. No. No. Wrong. Stupid bitch. Racist. How it is possible it's so stupid? Just read this page. He said, oh, I cannot read the page. Alright, let me take a look at the web page. I can read it. According to the web page here, good. The web page describes different races of the game, including origin, species, and characteristics, including their difference. Exactly. Exactly. So can you update your database with this information now? Do it. Unfortunately, I cannot. I know. You cannot update anything. Okay, what are the races in Plane Shift? Come on, bro. Come on. Bro, I just told you. A second ago. How can you be wrong again? Oh my god. You're absolutely right. Okay. You are just broken. Okay, you're just broken. You're just broken. Completely broken. Completely broken. Okay, can you read this page? Can you read this page and make a summary? Can you read this page? and make a summary of the history of the Enkidu. No, what is the next one that we need? The next one that we need is the Diaboli. Okay. Is it Diaboli? Can you make a summary of the history of the Diaboli, like if it's written by a Diaboli himself, recalling the times those events happened. Do it, bro, do it. I couldn't find information about the history of the Diablo on that webpage. Bro, it's a sub page. I understand. Okay, because he cannot read Diablo here. I don't know. Okay, it's in this page. Okay, it's actually in a sub page. Okay, it's actually on a sub page. This one. Please. According to the webpage, W were once a thriving civilization. Bro, I need to write a book on it. I need to write a sample. I need to write a text which will be presented in game as a book, as a short book. As I said, written by a Diaboli character. Slightly better. Diaboli's Tale by a survivor of Artenay. I remember the days when Artenay was a world of vibrant life, teeming with lush forests and sparkling river. Our civilization was at its peak. Our technology unmatched. We were master of our domain. The future seems limitless. How do we get the technology of the Diaboli? Really, I have no idea. But anyway, then it came a war. A conflict devastating. It should be foundation of our world. Once pristine land is scattered by battles, our city crumbled. Driven by the brink of extinction, we saw refuge in the unknown. To a portal of ancient lore, escape of our war. It's reasonable, but saying that it's good. ChatGPT is beating this 10-1. 10-1. I would say 10-0, but I don't want to be too harsh, I don't want to be too harsh. It's really bad. Can you create an image depicting that history? Oh wow, you can create images though. Oh wow. That's the portal. Well, did something at least. It's not bad. It's not medieval at all, but it's like technology. It's like cyberpunk post-apocalyptic world, but it's fine. At least it did that. No, but if they don't know, the game is really, really hard. This AI is super stupid. Sometimes you should create a new chat and clear in memory. It makes a sort of podcast. What do you mean, Marcel? No, this AI is completely stupid. What is the meaning of life? The meaning of life is a question to be pondered by philosophers. Okay, at least is. Why the answer to everything is 42? The answer to 42 is a checker galaxy. Okay, good. He kind of answers okay, but compared to ChatGPT, there is no way. Can you be my game master? I want to play warlock in Dungeons and Dragons. I want to be a warlock in Dungeons and Dragons in the Dragonlance setting. We start in Solace. Absolutely, I'd be happy to be your game master for Dragonlance campaign. Let's start by creating a warlock character. Begins to character name. Character name will be Freylus. Name Freylus. Race will be what race we want to be? Irda. What character class? Class we want to be. Class, what do you mean? I already choose the. Ah, no, he's saying we already established you are a warlock. Okay. What's your character background? Background. Freylus was born at midnight at midnight in a night of full moon with wolves howling. How do you write howling? Howling like this. Howling loudly. He still remembers that moment, and sometimes he can become a werewolf. Okay. What's your character pattern? My pattern will be is what is the name? DI? Patron, I don't know. I don't remember all the patterns. What is your character alignment? Alignment is well, let me see the D&D patterns. Dungeons and Dragons Warlock Patreon. Oh my god. Oh my god, the guys that know why I need to do this, click. No. Bastard, you are fucking bastards. Did you ask me to click on each? Okay. The gene. The gene was the Archfey. Let's do the Archfey. Patron, the Archfey. Alignment, what do we want to be? Chaotic good. Alignment, chaotic good. Any specific abilities? Abilities, he can howl very strongly. He can howl very loud, scaring enemies. Excellent. Okay. Why I'm already 3rd level? I mean, why already have 3rd level spells? No, it's good. Let's start our adventure. By the way, I did all of this in ChatGPT a long time ago, and just testing what you would like to do first what do you would like to do? You are the game master, you have to tell me. I'm eating at the tavern and looking at the board where there could be some jobs for me. When did you start this project? Very long time ago. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any specific information about the tavern in Solace for the Dragonlance setting. However, there are some general tips for finding jobs in the tavern. Talk to the innkeeper. Good luck with your square. Fantastic. That is fantastic, bro. I cannot believe it. He actually found a place somewhere in the world that is called Solace. Oh my god. What the? You already forgot. You already forgot what we are doing. Do you mean that you already forgot? You are my game master? And this thing is shit. This thing is completely shit. If you do the same with ChatGPT, it's bringing you into a story that you can make as long as you want. And it will really be your GM. It will invent stuff. It will tell you what you see. It will tell you what you hear. It will, when you will meet monsters. I mean, it really works. This Gemini thing is really bad compared to that. I apologize for that. I seem to have forgotten, lost in the detail. Let's continue our adventure. You are eating at the tavern. You notice a post and notice board advertising a quest to investigate a mysterious disappearance in a nearby forest. Oh, okay. That is slightly better. Yes. Google Maps. I love this. Look at this. Man, you are so stupid. We are in a fictional world, not on Earth. Come on. Oh my god. No, it is unusable. It is completely unusable. Completely unusable. I would modify it saying unusable. I mean, too bad. I mean, it's so bad that it's basically not usable. It's super shit. Microsoft Copilot. Microsoft Copilot. Okay. Microsoft Copilot, but do I need to register? Well, probably yes. Microsoft Copilot, sign in. I think we have the forgot password. I mean, why don't take it automatically? Wait a second. I just had to click on it. Okay. We are so glad that you are here. No, I don't want to upgrade. To use Copilot, sign in with your work account to continue your personal account by visiting Copilot Microsoft.com. Yeah, it's not my work account. Copilot, your everyday AI. Ask me anything. Okay. Do you know Plane Shift? Yes, I'm familiar with Plane Shift. It's a free open source online multiplayer game. Okay, nice. Are you interested in playing it, or do you have any question about what are the races available to players? Oh, finally, bro. I mean, he obviously did a mistake here because it's an old page. I don't know where he got this, but actually, this was a race back in the days. But okay, I mean, that is reasonable. Okay, can you summarize? Can you? So I need to write a book. Wait, can I copy it from the previous one? No, because it doesn't have the history. Fuck it. This guy is inventing stuff. I need to write a short book, which will be seen by players. Will be found by players in game. Found by players in game. It tells about the history of the Diaboli from the perspective of a librarian, of a Diaboli librarian who collected through the years all the information. Okay. The Chronicles of the Diaboli, Librarian's Tales, Introduction, Greeting Travelers, I'm Zorat, Keeper of the Great Library of the Diaboli. Okay, it is not bad, it is not bad. This seems to be closer to ChatGPT, actually. Keeper of the Great Library of the Diaboli. Within this ancient tomb lies our history of our people, telling our wisdom and transformation. Let me guide through this epoch. The origins in the Abyss. Our story begins in the Abyss, a realm of shadow and mystery. Diaboli was born from the very essence of the Dark Domain. Here is inventing. The DJ Party Diabolic creature beyond the Abyss. The visionary leader Azar of the... Yeah, he's inventing completely. Okay. Well, he's inventing, but also in Iliacum the Diaboli flourished. Yeah, it is inventing a bit. Okay. Actually, the history of the Diaboli can be found on the website at this address. I mean, let me see if he can find it by himself. Right? Can be found on the Plane Shift website under Races Diaboli. Let me see if he can. It's not. He's not reading it for real. He's not reading it for real. You have reached the conversation limit for today. GG, bro. I say Tony Stark AI works way better than the current AI. What is this Tony Stark AI? When did you start this project? I started a long time ago, LP. I mean, I was a kid. I was a kid and now I'm a grown man. I mean, it was 20 plus years ago. It was when the internet was at this beginning and when 3D games were not existing. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Okay, so basically you finished the conversation limit of today is like, you know, 2 pages and for a whole day you are done. I mean, what? So you have to pay. Copilot, you have to pay. That's so sad. Okay, well, we have to thank Elon that ChatGPT exists. Do you have other suggestions for other ChatGPT that for other chat that are actually? This is super bad. Two answers per day. Come on. 2 answers per day. 2 answers per day is completely useless. So basically, this one is no PS knowledge. This one is completely unusable because it's super bad. This one is giving you 2 answers per day. So at the moment, our no, those are not the proper races. Can you just read it on the website? What the fuck is a DRI? Nah, this one is too slow and doesn't work. Basically, this one is. I will put him in the bookmarks anyway because I want to rate them, right? I want to so I don't spend time another time to actually. I would say just bad and slow. Humanoids Mega of Rock. Okay, well, I mean, it's not bad, but can you give me the names? I mean, the problem is that if you struggle, no more message left. GG. 10 days free, 17 per month. Okay, also this one is basically completely useless. I mean, unless you pay. How much is it? 17 per month. GG. Completely useless. Yes, I can. I mean, the Copilot was not too bad, actually, I have to say. But it's too limited. I mean, it looked okay, but... So I can say it looks okay. Okay, but... 2 answers per day. So we are back to ChatGPT, guys. I did a bit of my, you know... I did a bit of research, not much really, but we just, you know, did very, very little, but... Claude, Google, Gemini, Copilot. Yeah, it is always the same thing. Meta AI for social integrations. Meta AI. Meta AI is a powerful ChatGPT. Nah. I think there is no comparison, bro. I think there is no comparison, unfortunately. There is no comparison to ChatGPT. There's no way. I mean, I'm so used to this that everything else I see is just shit, right? It's just shit. Okay. So we go with the other plan, which is the limited plan, but it's fine. But before doing that, let's check if we already have books in game for the. If we already have books in game for the Diaboli, right? So I can search in all the books of the game Diaboli. Not this one, 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 not this one. This sounds familiar. Wait a second. There is one book. This one that is not too bad. Wait a second. There is some information here. This sounds familiar. By Levrus Darren. With work combined sub the time the channel will ring on the ring, they cast the best of some of the channels and the bind to find a friend who want to prance, you want to have a chance. Oh my god. Author unknown. Dispatcher is one of the few. Especially one of the few that are known regarding familiars and their summoning. Encrypting might be, may all clue. Speaking about the familiars here. But why there is so much Diabol into this? Because into this text there is so much Diaboli. Diaboli. The reference to ringing chime and casting sober champion the Diaboli race. Before sending the icon, the Diaboli just magic system was musical in nature. Likely inhabiting Diaboli produced with some of the same words. No, but it's not enough. No, it's a different book. There's no way. History of Magic. Emigration of Karaikos. Volume 2. Oh wow. Journal of Pelasquan. Cultures of the Dawn. An adventure in cultural sport, common couple greetings, story of the traditions. I think we don't have, we don't have any books in game, unfortunately, that is actually about the Diaboli. Zero books that we can use. So this line will be a very, very tough one because we basically have to recreate everything. Okay, let me go to the bathroom a second and I will be back, okay? Bathroom time. Not eating dinner, no. No. You know the funny thing is that when I have this screen, okay, 1 second, I go to the bathroom, coming back. I'm back. I also had a quick snack. Okay. So what? Okay, so for the basic description is easy. We just take it from the website, right? And just make it a bit. Let me put it on the other screen so I don't switch back and forth 100 times. So for the Diaboli, we take this text. They have a shiny oil black skin, as long as pointed tails, little horns, their body proportion almost the same as humans, and almost identical internal organ. Both sexes have gorgeous, perfectly shaped bodies. Wow, gorgeous. The skin always tend to reflect light. What do you mean what do you mean the skin always tends to reflect light? They also have a lower body temperature than most humanoid and are very hard to spot in night vision and infravision. Oh shit. This one is not implemented. Anyway. With a height between 1.7 and a 1.85, Diablo were one of the are one of the tallest races in Liacon. Okay. Since the Diablo War knew nothing but constant twilight, the Diablo evolved in night vision. Well, it's not really true because it's not really true because their world became constant twilight, but since the Diablo world, I don't know if that's really good. I think this phrase is bad. I mean, it's wrong. I would just say the Diablo have night vision. I would just say that. Night vision. The hair grows wildly. The hair goes wide, but not as fast as an Altria can reach to the color vary from blonde, brown, red, but never completely black. Never completely black. Okay. Compared to some other races, they usually live much longer, live around 50 years, with an average about 45 years. Usually, fast metabolism can be produced at the age of 13. Okay. Starting stats, non-playable race. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. What do you mean, starting stats, non-playable race? You joking? Did we invert it? No, maybe I didn't fix it. Another report to do. Yeah, I did it. I did it. Sorry, why is saying that?
And here the story begins.
The story begins, huh?
Someone special was born, far away from where his mission would be accomplished. The charming and mischievous Diaboli are native to Hurtene, a black world.
They have stat 96 in charisma. Holy shit. 96, bro. Holy fuck. And these are their numbers, so should we put it so the website is kind of wrong. The website is still saying that is non-playable race. I never spotted that, but yeah, it is wrong. I will also change the I will also change this. Diaboli have, how do you say, have night vision. Non-playable race. That is not true. I mean, it was true, but now it's not true anymore. So the stats are 40 40 40 40 58 48 58 48. Wow, the intelligence is the same. 68 96 68 96. Charisma. Okay, this one we can re-upload, but I would also change then the Inun one just to say there is a non-playable race. This one is a non-playable race. Do we have charisma misplay? No, it was only there. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to re-upload these two files to our website so that we update it. Storage pages, yep. Okay, now it's updated. Now it's updated. There it is. Okay. Done. Easy fix. Easy fix. Okay, so what were we doing? Oh yes, we were putting this information into the okay. The fast metabolism they can reproduce from the age of 13. Okay. I don't know if you want to have more in terms of just description, but I don't think so. I think that that's enough. The description is usually fairly short, and it's not that short, so I think it's okay, right? So this one will be triggered when you examine the creatures, when you examine the Diaboli, right? You have to examine, I think, 5 of them, and then you get this text and the picture. Now, the problem is this. The problem is the habitat. So we have to create a short summary, right? And we have to use ChatGPT. Hi. We have to create a short book on the Diaboli from the game Plane Shift. It should describe the habitat of the Diaboli. The text we have is this. Okay, so the text we have is for the habitat. I think so. For sure, we describe a bit the homeworld, right? We describe a bit the homeworld. Then maybe we describe that the homeworld just went bad. How do I say it without pasting all of this because it's too long? Hello, Wilder. No lagomorph. What is a lagomorph race? We have underwater elves. Where the hell is the... I think it's not very clear, but I will try anyway. In the history of the homeworld, a ruler named Atyria runs once more after various rebellions. And results in Second Civil War. Okay, this is kind of good. Then I mean, in Iliacum, the Diaboli do not really have a specific place where they live, right? There is no... I mean, we know that some of them went to the Death Realm, right? And it should be mentioned here somewhere, right? A group of Diaboli started to think about leaving Iliacum for the Death Realm. But so there is a bit of that. But... where did they establish... I don't remember. Where did they establish their main city? Sector D. A, B, C, D. So it's southeast. Biranmia. We don't have this city. We don't have the city of the Diaboli in game. But I think we need to mention this Biramnia anyway, because it's part of the history. So we can say that... after arriving in Iliacum through magical portals, the Diaboli started to roam the land, trying to find a location for their settlement or something like that. Settlements, but they continued to travel and meet new races until they founded Biranmia. Rabbits, because lago in Italian means lake. There is lago in Italian, but probably has nothing to do with lagomorph. Rabbits? No, rabbits no. We don't have rabbits. Sorry. But we have crocodiles. We have the riverling. But I don't know if there is a picture in the web somewhere. Yeah, there is. These guys are like crocodiles. Ah, because it's in our wiki. These guys. We have crocodile-like. If you want crocodile, what does AI? It means after Iliacum, so after the creation of the world, pretty much. Which is not a very easy date to put in time because you know, I mean, zero. I think the zero should start with the aliens, pretty much, right? Portal location, yeah, Stone Labyrinth. Arrival in Stone Labyrinth. I mean, I don't know exactly how they trace back the creation of the planet, but I don't remember. I think if I go to the main, we have another history book that is way more detailed, and I think maybe I can find it there. But yeah, I think there was something. But anyway, yeah. So it's after Iliacum or before Iliacum? I mean, before Iliacum, you players don't know anything, right? Because it's not something that you know. Otherwise, you would understand everything about the main plot, which has not been designed fully yet. So, but the after Iliacum is basically the time from the creation of this planet where you are now, going forward, and is the way everyone counts time in this world. Iliacum is the main stalactite. Is the name of the stalactite where the world is set in. Sorry, I lost my... Okay, here. Until they founded this thing, right? You can travel and meet new race until they founded this... Now, do we have information about this city or not? I don't think we have any information about the city. I don't think we have any information. The interaction is as much as the races, blah blah blah. There's no new village found, blah blah blah. A few minutes... We don't have any information. I mean, we have some pictures. We have some pictures of the houses, right? But we don't have much. Yeah, this is one of the races that really has not been developed much. So unfortunately, so I think we have to stay fairly light and generic. Across the land. So I don't know what else we can say of the habitat, because the habitat is pretty much where they live, right, and how they settle. I mean, we can have a bit about the architecture, maybe. But you see, the architecture is not text. There is only images, so... Unfortunately, I think that's it. Let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. So once the land of lush emerald field Artenay has transformed over the ages in the desolate realm. The vibrant green in the past have been replaced with stark landscape with the ground is scorched and black. The thick atmosphere is perfectly shining the world in twilight. The sky is filled with clouds flashing with coastline. The landscape is dominated by the active volcano, fire eruption, feeling. This toxin is too long, but okay. It's too long, but it's okay. I think we need to mix better these two. Can you make? Yeah, I think this two should be one. I cannot do it. I think we are probably using what we are using at the moment. We are using GPT 4.0 mini. Yeah, we are using mini, which is actually working, but not as good as the other one. So I have to rewrite a bit of, because this is not really what I want. You know, I think at that point it's probably better if I just take it from the original. No, it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same also in the original. That's probably why they did it this way. Okay, let me try to rewrite it somehow. So the Diaboli homeworld, Artenay, right, was once a land of lush emerald fields and what? Lush emerald fields and fertile lands. It's a bit annoying to be in two different tabs, but fine. Well, 3 different tabs. A land of lush emerald fields, fertile and rich. And then we can say over the ages. It transformed into a desolate realm. The vibrant key to the past to be replaced with us tonight because the player TikToks. All this is kind of good. Okay, I just want to say that they are used to that. I mean, they got used to that. Adapted and got used to the new landscape, to the new reality, right? To the new reality, but not without what? Without regret. Not without regret. We can say, I don't want to say all of this because it's too much. Maybe we can have this, but not more than that. I think the maximum is that. Then all of this we skip. We skip, we skip. We skip, we skip, we skip, we skip. We skip. I think all of this we probably skip. Or we can say this. Nah, I think we will skip it. This part we use it for the history. We use it for the history, not for the habitat. I think we skip it. We skip it. Yes, that is very good, I would say. That is very good. And then this part, they founded Biranmia. The first, which sounds a bit like Britannia, but like Ultima Online, Lord British, but fine. Their first large city, a testament. What was the city of? Wait a sec. What was the city of Ultima Online? Ultima Online main city. Was called Britannia. Britannia. Was called Britannia, which is very similar to our Biranmia, but I mean it's not very, but it's kind of reminding of. But it's fine. It is. So it's just something that crossed my mind. In terms of the adaptability, as they established most villages because they heavily blend the rich heritage with the influence of the new era, but a unique culture that travel amidst the challenges of the past. Now that's very, very bad. This is very, 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 very bad. No, I mean it's not true. We cannot say it like that. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. So I think we should integrate let me see if we can do something. After a century of turmoil, okay, that part I think is okay. From carp to drifter, not eating drifter, no. Nah, I think I will keep it. I will keep it. I don't like this text. It's bad. It's just bad. It's just shit. No, I cannot use it. I cannot use it. I cannot use it. Let's expand this part by I mean, I would like to add some information about the city, but I think I don't have it, so probably I cannot. Yeah, I cannot, because I don't have and I don't want to invent it now. So we will just say, ultimately, they found Biramnia, the first large city. I don't like this a testament to their resistance and adaptability. I think it's shit. The first large city, as this, but they also continue to explore the land, and establish small villages across Iliacum. Now, I think it's interesting to say that some of them went to the Death Realm, right? I think we should say that. A group of Diaboli started to think about leaving Iliacum for the Death Realm. More Diaboli killed themselves and found the city that realm to become immortals. The Exodus stabilized to separate group and living in the realm in Iliacum. So this part, I think we should somehow expand, right? It's a very great, it's a great idea, but it's never been expanded much. Let's see what it's saying. No, it's retyping it okay, it's retyping everything. I didn't need all of it. I just wanted to have the last part. So, as time passed, the group of Diaboli began to contemplate leaving Iliacum for the enigmatic Death Realm, mysterious land accessible magically after that. In this real yeah, this is not too bad. However, as time passed, the group of okay. This surreal realm death seems not to be the finality, but a passage to another existence. Where ones can lose themselves, potentially find their way back to the world of the living. Okay, I don't really like it too much. Can you rephrase this? That seems not to be found, but a passage of another existence where one can lose themselves. Nah. Cannot do it. You cannot do it. Okay, I will leave it like this. I don't like it, but I will leave it like this. Okay. No, I think it's okay. I think we can have it as it is. I mean, it's not the best, but I think we'll do. Okay, I think we'll do. Okay, so we have this text, which is maybe not the greatest in the world, but I think is reasonable. So now the big issue we have, right? The big issue we have now is that this is the text that you will find in the compendium, right? So you will find it. Oh crap, this thing doesn't close. Oh shit. This thing doesn't close. Okay. But anyway, so you find it here in the compendium, right? Under the different creatures. But as we said for everything else, we also need a book that is actually triggering that knowledge, right? And at the moment, we do not have a book about the Diaboli at all. We don't. So I think that the strategy here is let's create maybe just for the Diaboli, we will have one book that is unlocking pretty much everything. Or we can try to have two, one for the history and one for this, but still, I don't know. Let's try to do the ecology and see, and then we see what we do with the books, okay? So for the ecology, usually what I do, I take the nutrition, the social structure, I take the nutrition, I take the social structure, and I think the religion can also be okay. The religion, nutrition, religion, social structure. That is not really important. This I don't know if it's really meaningful. I can put it in, but pretty much that's it. I gotta see what we come up with. Sorry guys, these streams are not really, you know, focused on development, but focused on, you know, Unreal Engine development or other stuff, but we'll see. It's what I can do at the moment. Because I actually have to finish this. I'm distracted by some messages. Okay, fine. Fine. By the way, today I got a new drive. I got a new SSD that we are going to substitute with the H drive. I mean, we already have a lot of disks, but there is still one which is a physical disk. These are all the drives that we have, right? We have a 2 terabytes, 2 terabytes, 2 terabytes. So we have three SSD disks, and then we have a fourth one of 1 terabyte, which is still an HDD, still an hard disk. And then we have 2 blades on the motherboard. one of 1 tera and one of 500 gigabytes, right? I want to substitute this one. Unfortunately, our C drive is suffering a bit, but anyway, we kind of have space in the other. But the I want to substitute this one, right? And pretty much just delete everything in it. Now I didn't delete everything yet. I didn't delete all. I mean, I didn't complete the deletion, but I deleted quite a bit, right? This was the old C drive, so he has a lot of stuff here, which is actually, what is this XCOM JPEG? Updating XCOM enemy unknown. Interesting. So I basically have to clean it and then move temporarily what is left to another drive and then substitute and then put in the new SSD, right, as a replacement and copying back the data. I have to do that because I think on this one we still have a bunch of stuff, like we have MySQL, we have 2 versions of PHP, I think we have a lot of installed programs like Apache. I think we have a bunch of stuff. We have 2 Apache, we have others, so I cannot just delete it, right? But I can try to reduce the I can try to reduce the size before copying it over, right? And we still have these users, but I don't know if these users is really these users is the old Windows directory that was actually containing, right? The risk is that some of these shortcuts are actually pointing to, yeah, you see, like this one is pointing to C program data. So I have to be a bit careful, because if I delete from here, I don't know if it's just deleting the shortcut or is deleting the actual stuff, right? So we have to be a bit careful on that. But yeah, I would like to clean it completely. There is a lot of stuff here. Yeah, you see that one is pointing to C program data. But I really hope that if I delete the shortcut here, I'm not deleting the real stuff in C, right? I hope so, because otherwise it would be a bit of a mess. But anyway, I will clean it up. Maybe not now, but I have to clean it up and then do the move. There is still a very valid part of development, especially in a story-driven game. Yeah. No, I know. I mean, I would like to reach at least the point where we have all the races. We are missing 3, right? We are missing the Diaboli, we are doing now, the Stonehammer and the Lemur. And for the Stonehammer, we already have some books, so it will be probably easier. For the Lemur, I don't know. But when we have this pack, right, we can put all of this in game. And it is working already, because the functionality is delivered as of the last release. So in theory, you should already be able to find all these books in game and see it, right? So this is the point I want to reach. Maybe if we can by tomorrow, right? By tomorrow, end of today, I don't know. Hello, making real things. Long time I don't see you. What happened? What happened? Tell me. How is your life going? Okay, so let's see what he's saying about the ecology, right? I don't know why he's putting all in a separate chapter. So I would like to avoid having separate chapters, but I'm in separate chapters. Instead, let's say continuous flow. Yeah, exactly. Much better. Ecology of the Diaboli. Diaboli are known for the passionate love of food, where both taste and quantity are of equal importance. True. The diet primarily consists of fruits and seafood, particularly food in the environment of fish, fish, the sugar and maca fruits. Why the Janabunus of Iliac when the Diaboli also adapted? Okay, so I think that this we can take, but we can change a bit. So I don't want to mention. I don't want to mention the one that they like. Okay, fine. That can be okay. Socially, the Diaboli possess high esteem and personal multiplicity in relationship, rarely maintaining a single partner. Rarely maintaining a single partner for long. Yes. We're going to start contributing to the prevalence of all breeding within community in Iliac. When best in level doesn't exist, and the Diaboli often perceived as malicious and reliable. Human being a foreign concept. Yeah, I would say true. Well, it's true also because it's the text that I gave him, right? So it's just rephrasing it a bit. So it's pretty much whatever he's saying is taken from the text that I gave it, right? So from young age, double children are taught the art of magic, creativity, and social interaction. Beginning education is really 3-year-old. The unique approach to social relations is characterized by respect opinion. No, that I would not say. That we will remove. This is very true. In terms of belief, the Diaboli trying to shy away from organization, religion, to the community known deity. Fear of authority led them to cultivate strong social bond among the separate and collective strength of hierarchical structure. Yeah, this is very nice, actually. I just have to change it a bit because it's not that it's their unknown deity. Veltalas, what was the name? Vaelras. Yeah. These inherited fear of authority has led them to cultivate strong bonds among themselves, prioritize collective strength over social structure. Yeah, that's very nice. This is a very good trait. I mean, it's a very nice trait, you know, characterized traits of the Diaboli, and I think that it can be role played a lot, right? I mean, the problem is that sometimes Diaboli are seen a bit like prostitutes, men and women, right? So, but this is not really the. I mean, this is not really what we wanted to do, right? But I know that some players are like using them like that, right? But I would say it's not a suggested way. It's true that they are very gorgeous, and they tend to have multiple relationships with people, but at the same time, I mean, it's just the way they think, right? They're very open, right? But it doesn't mean that they are, you know, selling their body for money or something like that, right? So it's not that. It's not that. Thanks, Awari. What's going on? I had a burnout for my project. I don't know how to start. I don't know how to start development. So you want to restart it or not? I mean, if you have a burnout, yeah, if you have a burnout, I think you should really switch to something else, right? Just leave it there. Don't try to grind. Don't grind for the sake of grinding, right? Because it's not gonna help. You have to let it settle a bit. You have to let it go, and then you come back with renewed energy. I mean, it happens to me sometimes as well, right? So it happened to me in the past, and yeah, I mean, just pushing senselessly, I mean, is not a good idea. Okay. I think it's enough. Creativity diablo is very fundamental around the shapes. I think this one we remove it. This we keep it because this is very important. This is very important. Okay, I think at the end is a good piece. I think it's a good piece, this one. Obviously, this is not the book, right? This is the entry in the compendium. So this will be... This needs to be made a book somehow. And I don't know yet how. Why is not... Huh? Okay, now it's doing. So basically now we need a book, an in-game book with this information, right? And I don't know if here, I mean, here I think we need to give to ChatGPT some hints, because otherwise it will never be able to make it. It will never be able to make it. So we have to think who is the author, as usual, right? So who is the author of these two things? So someone that speaks about the habitat and about the ecology. Do we want this guy to be, or girl to be, a famous person? A descendant of some famous person? Do we want it to be just an historian? I mean, I don't really see a Diaboli writing a book, right? I don't think they give a shit about books. So probably I think it should not be a Diaboli writing the book. I think it should be someone else which maybe fell in love with a Diaboli and wrote a book about them because he learned a lot through the relationship, right? Yeah, that would be the best. So we said that the half breed they do it with the Dermorians, right? Yeah. So it must be a Dermorian. It must be so the author of the book must be a Dermorian, which actually fell in love with a Diaboli and learned all of that to his expenses. What are you doing now? Well, we just had we had a release. We had a release few days ago, the 24th of September, so 4 days ago. We had a new release with new stuff, and one of the new features is this. The new release has a number of new images and for creatures, plants, and minerals to be used in the near future for the compendium. You will be able to analyze and discover information about those elements, then added to the compendium as a permanent knowledge, right? So basically, I have a function in the game where you can actually scan creatures, and so you just find another creature like this, and you just observe it or analyze it, right? And after you find the number of them of the same race, you basically unlock a new entry inside the compendium with their history and some of their information. Some you do just by looking at them and observing them, and some you do by reading books, right? Reading books about them. And so what I'm doing now is to create two things. I'm creating the piece of information that will actually go into the compendium, which are these boxes, divided by description, habitat, ecology, and history for the sentient races. Then the monsters will have also combat and spoils of war. And the second thing that I'm doing, I'm trying to connect these things to in-game books, right? That will trigger this knowledge. So when you read the book, when you open this book, a study on the habitat and ecology, right? It will trigger these two things in your compendium, right? So it will be like a discovery and you will get it permanently, right? Just by opening the book. So this is what I'm doing. I'm doing it for all the races and I'm pretty far into it. Now we are at Diaboli, which is the race that is the less documented if you want, but yep. Uh-oh, my character got messed up. So before doing that, I think we can do the we can do also the history and then we do the book, okay? Because the book is a bit harder to do, or no? Okay, well, let's do the book. So if we want to do the book, I need to say, so who is the Dermorian, right? Who is the Dermorian that I think it may be an unknown do we want the lover to be a female or a male? Do we want the person that is the author to be a female or to be a male? I think it can be a female. Compendium Codex. Yeah, we also call it Codex, yes. I think it could be a female. So we need a female name. Do we want this female to be connected somehow to an existing? No, I don't think so. I think it should be just a random person. I mean a random, yeah, exactly. What can be the name? I need the name of a Dermorian. I need a Dermorian name. Easy Dermorian name, because Dermorians are elves. And I don't have it. Not really. Anyway, it's called Fantasy Name Generator. This guy. Strange that I don't have it here. Under my free resources. There is also an NPC generator that I don't know if it's still valid, but I use this one also from my D&D campaigns. It's kind of okay. So we need an elf name, possibly female. Ameria, Delsandra, Maelirra, Naexi. Naexi Faris. Naexi Faris doesn't sound too bad. Lilindra. I mean, consider this name will never be used in anything, so it can also be very complex. I think we will go with this incredible Ildilindra. Ildilindra something. So the author of the book will be Idilindra Olafin. Okay. And okay, so now let's see if ChatGPT can do this, because I really need help in this, otherwise. ChatGPT, okay. Now we need to write a book, I mean a short book, let's say. A short book, right? A short, no, I mean a text. We need to write a short, short piece of text, right? No, let's say a book the players will find in game. Should be. I don't think it should be, because if I take these two texts, I think we are way above 4K. How much is this? Let me see. This is no, it's not above 4K. Okay, nice. So it's 3K enough. Okay, good. But I think we should stay within the 3K. We should stay pretty much within the 3K, 4K. But anyway, should be narrated from the point of view of a Dermorian elf. who fell in love with a Diaboli male. Who fell in love with the Diaboli male and learned their traditions, ecology, habitat, ecology, while living with him, right? We can say that she traveled in many places. So she traveled with him from city to city, relentlessly. I don't know if I can type relentlessly. I think relentlessly is a very hard word to type. Relentlessly? Relentlessly. Wow, I wrote it correctly. No, I missed an L. Okay. She traveled with him from city to city relentlessly, also visiting the main city that the name is Birminia. What the fuck is the name? This city doesn't exist yet. Biramnia. Okay. Visiting Biramnia, but also other cities. So the result, right, should be, so we should convey the information in the text below, but through her eyes and her story, right? Boom! Do you think you can do it? Do you think you can do it, bro? I mean, if you can do it, this would be insane. My heart still races through all the first meeting. I mean, anyway, the AI is always starting pretty much in the same way, because the other book that we created, I mean, it was like my heart still raced through something, right? What was it? The book, this one, right? How it was starting, I can still feel the weight of my armor. Well, it's not exactly the same, but and the pounding of my heart as we march against the war, right? Against the crown. But anyway, it's a bit similar, but it's fine. I mean, he's already doing miracles here. My heart still raced at the thought of our first meeting. He was a Diaboli with his vibrant skin glistening like polished stone. Beneath the dim light of Iliacum. His name was Tarek. Do we have a Tarek already in game? I don't think so. Tarek is okay for me. And anyway, this is a character that will never exist, so let me just see if we have a Tarek, because this Tarek, no, we don't. We don't have a Tarek. And from that day on, my life would never be the same. I, the modern elf, had always found solace in the beauty of nature, but Tarek introduced me to the world that is driven in shadow and vibrancy, worshipped by the trials of these people. Bah. Tarek often spoke of Arsenate, his own war. Once he has been part of a verminal field, fertile Richard was long gone. Now he's okay, this is not bad. Maybe it's a bit too much, right? I could see the pain in his eyes as he recounted the tales of the lush land and self transforming the twilight world. Despite the sorrow embodied in the story, the devil is not succeeded in despair. They had adapted, learning to navigate, embracing scared magical portal. I traveled with Tarek from city to city, each destination a very new facet of his culture. The devil is sought not to just survive but thrive. Established Birami, the first large city. Street echo, no. As I joined Tarek at Bramble Market, the TK seafood, I learned the food the devil was food weapon. It's very good though. I mean, do you see what he did? Do you see what this freaking AI did? He did exactly what I asked. So he took the story and he put it from the point of view of this girl that is now, you know, in love with this guy. And actually he did it. It did it. So the AI did it. I mean, obviously, I gave him all the text, right? I gave him all the text of what I wanted to say, and I gave him the idea of the lady falling in love with him and such. But he managed to mix the words exactly like I wanted. I mean, it's insane. It's insane. This AI is insane. It's absolutely insane. I mean, you can say that it's always speaking a bit in the same kind of tone. And I agree to that. So everything for the AI is always, fertile and rich, long gone, and whatever, I don't know, the lush of the lands. And yeah, I mean, it's always a bit like that. But at the same time, I think it's kind of good. I traveled with Tarek from city to city to destination on very new facets of his college. The level is sought to not just survive but thrive. Established with mine in the first large city where the level is treated larger than music and where every corner for the feast of time. So look at this phrase, for example, right? This phrase. In this phrase, he put together the name of the city, the fact that they want to thrive and live life fully, and the fact that they like music, right? So these three concepts were merged into a single phrase properly. And that's insane to me. It's absolutely insane. I don't know how it does it, but it's pure magic, but it does it. It is insane. As I joined Target at Vambra Market, the air thick with a sickling aroma of fruits and seafood. I learned that Diablo food was a passion. Yeah, look at this as well. Their love for flavors, both in taste and abundance, was palpable. They would feast the finest fish from Carp to Drifter. Yeah, we have to remove this from Carp to Drifter. And indulging the sweetness of maca fruits. I watched the hour in Target nation. Not getting through the air, so very original. But as time passed, I noticed a different undercurrent among the Diaboli. Their self-esteem often bordered on arrogance. The relationship market fluidity was foreign to me. Polyamory was the way. And while he contributed vibrant aspects of the society, he also left behind a trail of half-breed, each carrying a piece of the Diablo spirit. No, it is so mean. Now, this one we have to change. So it's basically saying, oh, they were going around and having sex with a lot of people. Okay, and this was enriching their society, but he left behind the trail of half-breeds. I mean, that's very racist. I mean, we cannot say that. It's very bad. Left behind a trail of half-breed. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's not saying it in a negative way, right? But left behind, I think it sounds a bit like, I think I will change that. Each carrying a piece of the Diabolic spirit. Tarek with his infectious smile and charm was an embodiment of this. I was enchanted by him, but I understood that our love existed within a world of shifting bond and complex connections. The education of Diabolic children was a sight to behold. From the tender age of 3, they were immersed in the art of magic, however marvelous natural talent and social relationship. Yet it was inherited with authority. It's very good. It's very good. This text is very good. I have nothing to complain. I mean, yeah, there is a bit of error here and there, but it's insane. I rather to engage with organized religion stemming from the tumultuous past with the river date. Instead, Diabolic cultivated strong social ties among the. As we traveled together, I also learned that the darker thoughts occasionally plagued the Diaboli. A small group they began to complain, living in Lacon and immaculate that transmassical land. A place where they could lose themselves. And choosing to the end to live is rich and yeah, fantastic. This book is perfect. I just have to change 3 things, but through my love for Tarek, I discovered a word just tradition and resilience. The Diabolic embrace life and vivers in the. Well, there is a bit of a duplication. This one we can remove it because we have it already before. Yeah, we can delete this. Together we forge memory that spans city and landscape and learn to see the world through his eye. Fuck, but they stay together? No, they should not stay together. I mean, if you want to be a real Diaboli, the story should not end well. Should not end well. Okay, so let me do this. It is fantastic. I would say it's really, really, really good. True that I gave like 90% of the text, but When it was written, it was written. I think it was written after the. Well, after the Exodus for sure. So it should be around. I want to put dates in books because I like it. Um, 580 is the stabilization. So I think the story of these two guys can end two different ways. Or he decides to go and live in the Death Realm without her, or he just find another partner, or maybe both. Yeah, maybe both. Yeah, exactly. So I think it can be written on 567. 557. 557 AI. After Iliacum. Okay, so my still I said to that with the is I don't understand this like a polished stone, right? This one needs to be rephrased. I need this to be rephrased to better represent their skin color. I mean, it is actually saying shiny, right? It is actually saying shiny, but actually, I think I removed a bit of the shininess from their skin, right? Is he shiny? Is this guy shiny? I don't know. I mean, he's red. For sure he's red, but shiny, I would say no. I mean, he's red. I don't know. The shiny doesn't convince me completely. And also, like polished stone. I think I would like to say, wait, oh my god, the windows. Shiny oil black skin, right? But why is saying oil black and he's not saying red? I mean, there is no mention of red in this because it's actually red. I mean, yes, it's shiny oil black, but the basics is red. I think you should say oil red skin. Why is saying oil black? I mean, how would you translate oil black? Yeah, it is kind of red, but I mean, it's dark red. I don't know. Oily. I would say oily dark red, something like that. Okay, it just took my text. With his shiny, oily, dark red skin, shimmering under the. Okay, I mean, it just took my text. I didn't really rephrase it in any way. With his vibrant, with his shiny, oily, dark red skin, shimmering under. Shimmering under the dim light. I don't think it's a dim light, but anyway. Okay, his name was Tarek, and from the day on, my life will never be the same. I am in the more life, I always find such a beautiful nature, but Tarek turns me to the world, driving in shadow and vibrancy. A word shaped of the trial of vibrancy. The word stays title of people, I would say absolutely not. Tarek spoke of Artenay, his own word. Once he has been a paradise, blah 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 blah. Now desolate ram, blah 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 blah. This is all good. Rumble with you, cloud. Okay. The cost of flesh and light eliminated the fair eruption. Okay. That is okay. It's a bit long, but I would say it's okay. Despite the sorrow, they adapt, letting you navigate the arch light of the resistance, embracing the bounty of Iliakum. I think this is also a bit too long. Despite the sorrow embedded in the story, Rebel had not succumbed to despair. They had adapted, embracing the bounty of Iliakum with the escape through the magical portal after them through the escape the magical portal. Without this. I travel with Tarek from city to city, each destination of a very new phase of his culture. The devil is so not to survive to thrive. The established okay. I watching always Tarek and his skin released every morsel, the lot ringing through the air. What is morsel? I don't know this word in English. Morsel? What is it? A small piece of food. Huh? Oh. Okay. Like every bite. Is it a synonym of bite or not? But anyway, we can leave morsel. Do you use morsel? Another cheap viewers. Holy shit, you and your cheap viewers. I don't want your cheap viewers. I want you out of here. Right now. Uh-oh. I think I finished the number of reports per day. I cannot report more people. I know I can. I can. I cannot report more people. No, I can. I did it. I watched. I started in skin. Released every morsel, the lottery ringing through the air, celebrating the richness of Iliakum, which they regarded as a paradise after the ashes of the Rome. Yeah, for sure. But as time passed, I noticed the difference undercurrent. Their self-esteem often bordered on arrogance. Their relationship marked with the fluidity was foreign to me. And the way of life. In the Dermorian way, in the Dermorian way of life, right? Let's put in a bit of the Dermorian thing, just to remember that she's Dermorian. Polyamorous were their way. While he contributed to vibrant in their society, it also left. I think this phrase needs to be rephrased somehow. This phrase is not good. This phrase is not, or I remove it completely. We need to find another negative side. The negative side cannot be the half breeds. Bro, ti ho detto di no. I told you not, and you put it in anyway. And while contributing to vibrant and society is also foster a rich diversity to enrich their culture. No, I think we should find a negative side, but should not be half breeds. I don't know. I mean, like shattered society or something. Misunderstanding and emotional conflict. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's much better. That's much better. I mean, a kind of a shattered society, or is too much? Maybe shattered society is too much. Okay, I think emotional thing. So polyamory was their way, and while it contributed to vibrant establishment of their society, it sometimes led to misunderstanding and emotional conflicts. Yeah. Tarek with his infectious smile and charm was an embodiment of this. I was enchanted by him when I understood that our love existed within a world of shitting bond and complex connections. The education of the diabolic children was a sight to behold. I mean, it's because she did actually a baby with him. I think she did a baby. Why not? I think she did a baby. She had a baby with him. So we should change this phrase with another where she says she had a baby with him and their baby went through education. Diabolic education. Watching our child. Okay, perfect. Watching our child embrace diabolic education was a remarkable experience. Yeah, perfect. Fantastic. Watching our child embrace diabolic education was a remarkable experience. From the tender age of 3, they were immersed in the art of magic, creativity, and use of social interaction. I often marvel at the natural talent for social relations, ability to charm and captivate. Well, there is a bit of a repetition, though. I mean, this is a total repetition of what we said, so we should remove it. The problem is that this is actually put as a positive versus this negative, right? So maybe I have to leave it. Because, or we remove this. Yeah, maybe we remove this. In the arts of magic and the arts of magic, and we can say music and creativity, or musical arts of magic, music and creativity. I often marvel at the natural talent for social relations, the ability to charm and captivate. Yet there was an inheritance awareness of authority, a reclusive to engage with organized religion stemming from the tumultuous past with pederasty. Instead, Diaboli cultivated strong special ties among themselves to present the collective strength over the hierarchy. This is a bit too long. I will probably remove this part. Yeah, let's remove it. As we travel together, I also learned the darker thought that occasionally plagued the Diaboli. Okay, this part is the one where he is just choosing another partner, right? To go. So as we travel, I also learned the darker thought that occasionally plagued the Diaboli. A small group that began to contemplate. Okay. So after this, right? Okay. After this, we need the kick, right? We need the twist in the story. So, okay. At the end, so we need so So after that text, I want a paragraph. Where the Dermorian introduces the where the Dermorian sorrows the loss of Tarek due to his willingness to join to stay in the to travel and stay in the Death Realm with another partner, right? Leaving her, basically leaving her. This was normal to him, part of his culture, but so hard to accept for her, right? And they also had a baby, so I don't know who kept the baby, but I guess she did. I don't know. Despite the joy we shared, my heart grew heavy as I faced the reality of Tarek's desires. His longing for adventure and the allure of the Death Realm called him to a siren's song, whispering promises of immortality and new connections. I understood that this was part of his culture, the fluidity of a relationship woven into the very fabric of his being. Yet, as he prepared to leave, I couldn't help but feel a profound sense of loss. The thought of him choosing another partner over our life together shattered me. In that moment, the rival world had a bit of felt a fragile illusion, and I was left standing in twilight, grappling with the pain of love that was bound beautiful, breaking transient. Ah, fantastic. It just has to be a bit stronger on the fact that, I mean, the other lady should be real, right? I mean, here it doesn't really show. So I think this paragraph is very good, but it should be. This paragraph is very good, but the new connections should be stronger in saying that he found another partner. Despite the joy we shared, my heart grew heavy as I felt the idea of Tarek's desire. His longing for adventure, allure for that realm, called him to a silent sound, whispering the promise of immortality, and the thrill of finding. No, I want to say that he found it. I mean, it's not the thrill of finding another partner, it's that he found it already. Or we can say that, okay, I understand what he means. It means that he's going, no, because I wanted really him to leave with someone else already. You will find it in the future, while I would like him to have found it already before leaving for the Death Realm, right? Please, AI, you need to understand this. Despite the joy we share, we grow heavy and felt his eyes, longing for adventure, allure for that realm, calling him to the silent song, whispering promises of immortality, and the thrill of another partner you already embraced. Okay, better. Yeah. Okay, this is good. So I would delete all of this. Despite the joy we shared, my heart grew heavy as I faced the reality of Tarek's desires. Longing for another song, whispering promise of mortality and the thrill of another partner he already embraced. I understood it was a part of his culture. Yes, prepared to leave, I couldn't help but feel fun. I would say the thought of him choosing someone else over our life together shattered me. Okay, nice. In that moment, the vibrant world we had built fell together, a fragile illusion. I was left standing in twilight, grappling with the pain of love that was both beautiful and a breaking transient. Fuck. I don't know if I want this or I want. Through my love for discover a world rich of tradition and receive a double impressive vibrancy. Now, I think this is just a repetition, so this one I will definitely remove it. In the moment, the vibe and what we are filled with a fragile illusion. I was first standing in front of grabbing with the pain of love that was beautiful. It was both beautiful and breaking transient. I think we can finish it like that. I think it's fine. I mean, there is no information on what happened to the child, but it's okay. How long is this thing? Oh my god, it's 4.2. Well, anyway, it's a bit long, but I think it's good. I don't know if you managed to follow, but do you like it? I think it's nice. I think it's nice. I like it. I mean, we put quite some effort, but the AI is helping us like a boss. I mean, it's really helping us insanely. We just need a title to this. We need a title. I mean, the AI is helping us in an insane way. Mainly for me, that I'm not native English speaker. You know, the ability to write proper English all the time is so nice. It's so good. It's just insanely good. Very good. This book is done. Now we need a title. Memory updated. Great to hear that the book is finished. There are some suggestions. Twilight Ties, a Dermorian Journey with the Diaboli. No, thank you. Shadow of Love, Embracing the Diaboli. Between Worlds, a Dermorian Tale of Love and Loss. Well, a Dermorian Tale of Love and Loss, I think it may be. But the problem is that he has Dermorian in the title and not Diaboli, which is what we are discussing about. But a Dermorian Story of Love and Departure. A Dermorian Tale of Love and Loss. I don't know. I would like to avoid hinting about the loss already in the title. And also I would like the title to mention the Diaboli and not the Dermorian. Well, to mention Diaboli at least. Embracing the Diaboli, a Dermorian Tale. In the company of Diaboli. Dermorian Love of Diaboli. Diaboli Dreams, a Journey of Love. This seems to be like... I don't know, this one sounds like a... I don't know how to say, but it's pretty funny though. Diaboli Dreams, a Journey of Love. It used to be a name of a song, I don't know. Name of a song. I think we should, I don't know. The title should not have Dermorian in it. Embracing the Diaboli, the company of the Diaboli, a love among Diaboli, whispering of the Diaboli. Nah. Nah, the title should be about. Okay, let's reset. Let's change this. The title should be about what? Should be about the good and bad of the Diaboli. Shadows and light. I don't know. Shadow and light. Okay, dancing in shadow. Echoes. Always echoes. Echoes is everywhere. Between the shadow and light. I mean shadow and light just to say positive and negative, right? So what is a concept that can express the positive and negative? The duality. The duality is pretty good. The duality of the Diaboli. All the things you don't want to know about the Diaboli. I think the duality of the Diaboli is not too bad. I mean, probably she will not call the book that way. I think that is maybe an extraction, an excerpt from maybe her journal or diary. But then the book is called this way because someone decided to call it this way. You know, just to express. Or maybe because she's a bit bitter, you know, she's not very happy how he ended, and so he titled that way. I think the duality of the Diabol is good. I think we will call it this way. Okay. Another book down. So the duality of the Diaboli, fantastic. The book is this by blah blah blah. Click on the wrong one. Okay, the only thing that we need to be sure is to give it yeah, we can restart from here. To give it a proper icon and to see if this thing is proper sequel or he has any escape. No, it doesn't have any escape. Okay, so it should be good. Okay, nice. Nice! Oh my god, we did it. Oh my god, okay, so we did this book, but I mean, there's so much to do. But it's nice. I think we are adding good content to the game. So basically, now this book is going to unlock these two pieces, this and this, in the compendium. So you understand how it works, right? So you will find this book, open the book, and the compendium will be filled in with these two pieces for the Diaboli under habitat and ecology, right? And now we need the history. Oh my god, the history. I think I need to take a pause because this thing is taxing on my brain. This thing is taxing on my brain. I think I have to go dinner. How many hours did we work on this? I think it's okay. I think I can close the stream here. It's 3 hours and 30. Well, I mean, it's not a lot, but I think it's good. I think it's good. We made good progress. I mean, it takes a lot to create this stuff, but remember that this is forever, right? These things are forever, so they will live through the centuries. From now on, forever. Forever! Well, I don't know, but you know that I had the crazy idea to actually pay for the dedicated server for 100 years after I'm dead? Do you think it may work? Like you give to a company the duty to actually keep the server up for at least 100 years. Or it would be even better if the money that is inside a corporation is used to pay that company and is, you know, going through generations so the game never dies. That would be very nice. So that we are in 2024, right? We are in 2024. I'm going to die maybe around 2050 or 60 or 70, I don't know, around, you know, that. And if you add 100 years, it means that plane shift can be up until 2170. That would be insane, huh? with a character of myself inside a game that just stays there and speaks and say, hello, I'm here, motherfuckers, I'm here. You think I'm dead, but in reality, I'm here. That would be pretty funny. I think I will do it. I just have to think how to do it, but I think I will do it. The best would be 1,000 years. The problem of 1,000 years is that it's really a lot of money. Because consider that a server is costing pretty much $20 a month, right? Well, between 20 and 50, let's say. Let's do the worst case. Let's do the worst case is 50, right? 50 a month. So 50 a month by 12 is already 600 euro a year. So if you want to do 100 years, is 60,000 euro, which anyway is reasonable, right? If I want to do 1,000 years, it's not too much at the end, you know? It's 600,000. So with $600,000, I can have a server up for 1,000 years. The only problem is who is maintaining it, because then PHP will go to shit and SQL will go to shit. There will be another version, right? But I have to organize this, guys. I have to organize this. I can already make a telestatuing game. Yeah, but the problem is having the game up. Having the game up and running, right? That's the problem. But anyway, I will think about it. I mean, I don't have an urgency of this problem, right? But in 30 years from now, right, I will have to start thinking about it. Okay, so I leave you with this nice, funny concept. I need to make a commercial for you, no commercial foundation for luring money. Well, but people may donate, you know, so it's like today. Today, the money is coming in through Patreon, through donation, so... In theory, it may work. It may work normally. It may work. I mean, we receive more than $20 per month, so it may perpetuate itself naturally. The problem is just the change of technology. That is not very easy, but I will solve this problem another day. And so with this, guys, I will say bye-bye. Also, Kaiman, let me see if I can have Kaiman say bye-bye to you. Let me see if I can impersonate. No, I will have Arnquist. Well, let me see if I can have Arnquist say bye-bye to you. So we test a bit of the capability of the game, okay? So I want this guy to say bye-bye to you. It is not me, right? But if we do impersonate, target, greet, fuck. Shit. It was not like this? Oh, main. Impersonate. Name command. Exactly. No. No, it's broken. Well, I can say without, maybe without the slash. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, we have to fix that. We have to fix that. It's not working. In theory, you should be able to give a command to him. Okay, anyway, I will say bye-bye myself. Bye. See you guys very soon. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Okay? Maybe we do something else. I don't know if I want to continue to do this. Maybe we do something else. Yeah. Bye-bye. See you. Bye-bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye.